So now I'm here with Dr. Vonnya, the CEO and owner of Root Branch Media Group. This is super exciting. How are you feeling today?
Oh my goodness, I'm super excited to be here today. So Root Branch Media is the official media sponsor of the Wealth Summit for 2024. It just made all the sense in the world to be here today. So we brought the young people out. They're holding down the reflection booth, capturing interviews with guests today. So it's been really dope. I mean, we're talking wealth, but if you know a little bit about my story, you know that we're more than just media, and we also made history with this year. Actually last year when I purchased the old barcoding building, the 15,000 square foot commercial property that sits on Baltimore's Harbor. So when I bought the building, I also bought the block, making me the first African-American woman in the state of Maryland to own a block on Baltimore's Harbor. So again, you're talking about wealth, and so I'm, creating wealth and legacy in multi-tiers through media, through real estate development, and through products and services. We launched a coffee shop. Again, as independent media, I sit in a very interesting position because I get to shine light on all those untold, beautiful, impactful stories that I know are happening every day in the community on the ground. These types of events, particularly in a city like Baltimore, are super, super important. Bringing out 700 people, talking wealth, talking about black wealth. You got like the marketplace outside, you got vendors, you got activation spaces. I mean, it's like the perfect recipe of all the things that we know to be true about our city, but now the rest of the world gets to know it about us.
That is amazing. And if you could give any tips or advice for anyone that is striving to be an entrepreneur, or if they want to have their own media production company, or buy the block, what would it be?
I mean, honestly, my advice is go for it. You really can do it. It doesn't matter necessarily where you start. Your beginnings has nothing to do with how your story will end. I grew up in urban city. I'm from Philadelphia, grew up in poverty, and now, I'm one of the most influential people of the city. So, I mean, who would have seen that coming? You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it in a way that's so multi-hyphenated. Like, you don't just have to be one thing. Like, again, I own a coffee company. I own real estate. There's a media brand, there's so many things. So we all have all these things that we like to dibble and dabble in, but oftentimes, especially with young people, we teach them to focus on one thing. You need to get centered, but that's not really necessarily true. Explore all of those things. That's why even with our name, Root Branch, you got to plant all of those roots and see what takes off. Those branches will branch out and bear fruit. So you can do it. You really can do it.
That was amazing. And if anyone wants to find you or join any of your media programs, where can they go?
Absolutely. Listen, we are doing year-round programming in the school systems, as well as young adults, teaching young adults media and all sorts of professional developments. Because listen, I call myself the media mogul, but it can't stop with just me. So I need all my mini moguls to sign up, connect with us, rock with us. We're on IG at Root Branch MG, or you can follow me at Vonnya Rooted too.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
That was amazing.